So, Battle. This is a game mode that I don't think that we have done yet. Let me know in the comments. Have we done a battle report? I don't think we have. Because this is a battle where, in Conquest, we talk about the primary role in that one is outflank. Get to their spawn, outflank them, all that stuff. Because the cap really doesn't matter. If you can trap them in their spawn, it doesn't matter. With Battle, it's a lot different. Because if you don't protect your point, whatever it is, your cap, the enemy team will decap it and then start capping it. And you can sit on their spawn as long as you want, but if they're decapping and capping your point, you're going to lose. So this is a battle mode that actually requires the participants to engage in the battlefield and not just go for the easy kills of spawn camping or whatever else. So you have to be active in the battle. And on Sun City, these points are, I feel like they're in okay, but not the greatest positions. Let's look at the A point real quick, and we'll get into what the teams are doing. You guys can watch them while I'm talking about this. But the A point, if the enemy or friendlies are on it, they can pretty much watch two lanes each side. So if you have two guys there, they have to just watch two sides. And the battle depends on a lot of the things, or the BR depends on a lot of things as far as how you'll do that. But for the most part, once you're on the cap, you have a pretty good chance of retaining it, because let's say Team 2 is trying to get up there. They've got to cross off of the edge of the building line and be able to see the A point. And if the enemy team is watching them, they know where they're going to come from, so they can easily shoot at them, especially get that driver or whatever else. So you have to mass in numbers. And the same can kind of be said for the B point, but I feel like the B point here has a little bit more advantage, because as far as if you're assaulting it, because you got that long straight lane from the right side and you can see to the B point. That top hill, there is a little concrete barrier right there at the B point, but you can kind of see around it. So I don't know. In all, it's an okay config. Pretty much what this comes down to is team deathmatch. You're just trying to knock the other team out as much as you can. So just kill. So what the teams are doing here. When we started out, both teams were kind of moving up and taking the 2-3 space of the map. Now Team 2 did move along and they went towards the right side. But where we're at now is that Team 2 has been running out of steam. Team 1 has spread themselves out pretty much through the entire map at this point and are taking the cap point. Now Team 2, if they grouped up and massed, I just realized there's a guy in the F2 block and there's a tank destroyer that drove right by him. Okay, so if we get back to what I was talking about, if they mass up, they can take care of the enemy forces just like they did there. That medium tank just got completely annihilated. Now the problem here is that if Team 2 tries to move out from this block in the F2, they can get shot at from their cap, and then Team 1 has so many different spots that they can pretty much just trap them in there. That's what I'm saying, is like the placement of the A point is not the greatest for Team 2. I feel like if it would have been in that open courtyard, like right at the 2-3 F block right there, I feel like that would have been better for both attack and defense, because it allows for the opportunity to spread out and engage the point and not just really be camped in the way it is. Because right now, if you're looking at it, you can see everyone is just kind of stopped up around these buildings. They can't move out because their tanks don't have turrets on the front of the tank. That's kind of a confusing word to say, or idea to express, but for the most part, this battle was good, but I have seen better ones where, the enemy team starts taking the point, and then the team takes back and they go and attack the enemy point. So for the most part, if you get battles, you should really try to focus on, one, either defending your cap, because that is a huge component to this, or two, attacking the cap.